Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatsoever time it is where you are right now. You are back again on the Returns Crypto as usual every Friday. Laura K and I bring you guys amazing stuff going on in the crypto market. Today we're gonna look at Bitcoin ETF, how it was delayed by the SEC, and also I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Bitcoin saga. For those of you who are joining here the first time, this is a platform where you can learn more about cryptocurrency, how to invest in crypto, how to protect yourself in the crypto market, when to buy, when not to buy, learn more about fundamentals in cryptocurrency. So if say this sort of content interests you, then you want to go right now and smash that subscribe button. We bring a lot of information in the crypto space every Friday with Laura K. I'm gonna bring Laura K right now. She's right away from the UK. We always do this every Friday. So if you want to keep up to date with what is going on in the market in general, the macro, looking at the weekly basis, then you should make sure you join us every on Friday at the same time. You are welcome, Laura. It's always good to have you on the show.
It's always good to be here. And yeah, I mean, it's been a dramatic week to say the least in the world of crypto. I think generally the markets have been not so exciting as as we've been in the bear market, but the news behind some influencers and obviously I guess the nemesis of crypto, which is the SEC, has been in the headlines once again. So yeah, let's start off with the drama. Let's talk about BitBoy. Of course, he's been in the news about. I started hearing all kinds of stuff. So I am a meme coin collector of Ben Coin. So I went into the Ben Coin Telegram earlier this week, and I've seen that the market cap has completely dropped down, and I was like, what's going on? And I started like looking through some of the comments, and it was something like he's relapsed and he's on meth or something like this, and I was like, what's going on? Which I don't think that's actually the case, but I think what actually came out I think yesterday or something is that he has had an affair with his I don't know who with, but on his wife. And he's been taking steroids or something like that, and obviously that's made the Ben coin plummet a little bit and has had issues with his brand. I think I also saw something that he got fired from his brand or something like that. That's completely true, but it's been on some of the degen news channels that's been making headlines. But he did come out with a quite emotional apology about his infidelity. So yeah, so that's been interesting. Talking about fidelity as well, I saw that the SEC is delaying Fidelity and also BlackRock's application for their Bitcoin ETFs. So again, this the SEC making it, just putting drama in basically to I guess just I don't know what they're doing. Just let it run, I say. I don't know why they're not just letting Bitcoin run. I don't know why they're delaying it. I think they should be bullish on it by this time and just say, yes, let's go for the Bitcoin ETF. We are just waiting to hear what they've got to say. But essentially they've said that experts have said that the Bitcoin ETFs are imminent. But SEC is saying otherwise. So yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, yeah, that's been. I mean, the market has been really crazy recently, boring. And when we got the news that the like that was, I think that was I just forgot the name of this institution that won the case against the SEC. Um, Not BlackRock. Let me see if I can do this quickly.
You think of
Um,
XRP? You thinking of XRP?
Not the company, the financial institution that won the case against the SEC. Uh, the recent event in the market that drives price to the upside. Okay, I just forgot why did I just forget this name right now? Anyways, that drove the market up to the upside, and um within no time we saw that again, that the prices were like tumbling to the downside because of the fact that news came out that the SEC is going to delay the Bitcoin ETF, and this is something that I think was anticipated in the market. I think what was going on was just to hype, retail investors to dive into the market, and that played out well because if say we look at the charts, right, it tells everything. It's like the chart is gonna make you to understand that these market makers or those who play this game or actually understand what they're doing, and you can see this huge wick here to the upside, and within no time we saw, like everything was wiped out. Let's say the gains was wiped out, everything was wiped out, and everyone would think, or anyone would think, who like had this mindset that the market is going to the upside, or like gonna see, or this news is a sign, like a recovery sign, got it all wrong. And I made a video twice talking about this, looking at this form. I told everyone who was watching me or who follow my platform that this is a fake palm. Don't fall for it. The way the week is, we need to see some sort of balance in the market, with price action, and there wasn't any real price action there. And going towards the issue with BitBoy, I think the issue with BitBoy is kind of like crazy. And should I say, at one point when I was listening to that, is I think it's somehow dumb or over like being so like I think it's like over trusting, something like that. How can you trust um people to that extent that you don't actually have control of your company? Like you are the brand, you are everything, but you don't have control over your own business. And I understand, in the US, he explained something that caught my attention, that when like back then he was a drug addict, and he got involved into bad credit. Like he hasn't any good, like he didn't have good credit record. So it was difficult for him to actually establish something like that without the help of someone who have good, should I say, um good records, right? And because he wanted to be clean, do things by the book. So you have to look for someone who has a clean record. So TJ was the guy who have clean record. Let me say, his friend. And in the course of that, things started going on in the industry, or sorry, in his business, that I mean, the employees or his partners didn't like. So they had to react somehow, and the only way they could react to, call for his attention, was to take him off his own company, his own, his own brand, and they legally they can do it. So I think what is going on behind the scene is BitBoy have realized that this is a lost battle. Everything shows that I've made mistakes, and these mistakes have caused a lot of pain to my his partners, employees. And the only way the partners can, could have like done something that we call, like, the only thing that the partners would have done to call his attention, or to make him realize that he's going astray, is that they have to take him out of the business. And like, if you look at the bigger picture, taking him out of the business wasn't actually a way to save the company, because he is a brand. BitBoy is BitBoy Crypto. There's no way you're gonna go like the brand will be not go normal without BitBoy Crypto. So I think what has gone on behind the scene is they have just like someone who have knowledge, what let's say knowledge, or who have wisdom, have like sat them down together and like, okay, you guys have to figure out this, and let go. And BitBoy, you have gone so far, you've made so many videos, calling names, and this is what is going on. Try and apologize. Your wife is gonna stand by you. So it's just drama going on in the market that, I mean, like, it's affecting. Like, of course, it's nice because it's taking is making us become busy because of the boring Bitcoin price action. Like, everything is boring. So I think this has shown some of humor in the market. Like, I mean, there's something to talk about, right? Like, we are talking about this right now because BitBoy, whether we like it or not, BitBoy is one of the top influencers in this industry. More than 1.4 million followers is not something easy. It's hard work, and we have to give credit to where credit is due. He has been the face of this industry, of the industry of BitBoy brand, and so many people who have onboard crypto and have come through him. And I remember when I got to crypto, I stumbled on BitBoy channel and I got some value there. And I think he has made so many people like open the eyes of so many people and help so many people become millionaires, in this game. So despite what is going on with his personal life, I think giving away your brand like that's BitBoy. So I think that's painful to hear, and it's also a sign for those of us who are in the space, in the crypto space. You are like, don't give away your company to someone, be your friend, anyone. Make sure you have control over your company. Yeah.
Here you make sure you have control over your keys. If it's not
Yeah,
your
your keys. Yeah.
it's not your crypto, it's not your wallet, not your crypto. But no, I feel like obviously BitBoy is sponsored by Stake, which is a gambling company. So I do feel like he has this kind of um addictive personality. I think he's quite what's the word, impulsive. Obviously I feel like you have to be a degen and to ape into some of these meme coins and have that kind of confidence. You have to be someone that is quite impulsive and have that kind of personality. And I feel like these people who do have these personalities, they can find themselves in trouble. They can find themselves, things like cheating and alcohol abuse, drug abuse, gambling, financial things like this. Oh, my daughter's here to join us in this.
She wanna join the show.
Here she is. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I think that although it is making like good news and it's dramatic and things like this, at the same time, we have to realize that there's quite a lot of people who are degens with this type of personality. And as much as it makes good drama, we have to also make sure that we are making good decisions. When it comes to our finances and it comes to these coins and investing in these kind of things, because again, like, it is very easy to get excited by a meme coin and see that it's going to 1,000x, or some of these projects and think it's going to be 1,000x. So I feel like actually BitBoy's testimony can be good for people in this space who hey Penrillas, thanks for the message there. But yeah, I feel like his testimony can be great for some people in this space who have that kind of personality, who kind of come into cryptocurrency because they're in it for the big gains and things like this, and maybe struggle to have long-term financial planning skills and things like that. So yeah, I think just look at BitBoy's his situation at the moment and be wise from it, and learn actually to be wise from it, and realize that you don't just want to ape into things. You don't just want to be impulsive in this space. You want to be able to strategically plan and actually help yourself and help your family. So I think one of the best ways that that people can do this is through Bitcoin ETFs. I feel like actually Bitcoin ETF is a great project. I think it's a great product for people who want to get into cryptocurrency and they want to benefit in these markets and actually double their profit margins and things like this. I think the ETF actually protects people who have this kind of impulsive personality and want to see those big gains, because again, Bitcoin's here for the future. It's here for many years to come, and these ETFs, these spot ETFs, can actually help people to get those big gains without jeopardizing their businesses and jeopardizing their livelihoods. So yeah, I think just learn from his situation, and if you do have that kind of personality, then I think Bitcoin ETFs are the way to go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Lore. And I think Bitcoin ETF is gonna, drive the market really badly. We're gonna see new money coming to the market, like billions of dollars are gonna be poured into the market. And the company that I was talking about was Grayscale. Grayscale won the case against the SEC. And what is actually going on behind the scene is that, like, of course, the regulators, they are not stupid. The market makers are not stupid. I think those who are actually running this show, they are always on time. They always make sure they do things on time and bring things, like, make things happen on time. And I think there is a roadmap when it comes to the Bitcoin cycle, like how Bitcoin has performed in the past, and we are going to see the same cycle play out this time around. And this month has always been a bad month for Bitcoin. September has always been a bad month for Bitcoin. We have seen that red, like so many red candles or every September, and this time around is playing out exactly. So we shouldn't be expecting that the SEC are going to actually approve Bitcoin ETF, even though there's, like, it's inevitable. We're gonna see a Bitcoin ETF in the United States is gonna happen in one way or the other, but it won't happen this time around. I think it's gonna happen, during a period in time where the entire market or the entire economy is doing well. People are eager, like, interest rates are down, and many people are now having this urge to want to invest. So I think that's when the market makers, or BlackRock, are gonna say, okay, now that many people have so much money to invest, and they can actually afford, like, they can actually go to the bank at low interest rate, get loans, and invest. So that's when they're gonna start, like, putting pressure for the SEC to actually approve the Bitcoin ETF. And once that happen, towards that the halving period, come on, that's when the price is gonna sour to the upside. As of now, if, say, I pull the chart here, we still have high chances, or high probability that prices are gonna go right down to maybe 20k. If, say, I go to the daily time frame, right, I zoom this a little bit to the daily time frame, it shows that where price is, we can see price go right down towards, let's say, yeah, 19,000. Because if, say, Bitcoin lose this level where it is right at this level, if, say, Bitcoin loses level, then we are looking at 22k or 19k Bitcoin. That's something that I think most people don't want. So where Bitcoin is still safe to an extent, because Bitcoin haven't yet broken the structure, like making lower lows. So it's still holding where it is. So I think, like, on looking at macro, Bitcoin is here to stay. Bitcoin is not going anywhere. But for the daily traders who want to make gains daily, this might be boring, right? Because there should be some price action that's gonna move the market for them to trade and make quick bucks. But if, say, you cannot trade Bitcoin, you can trade other things. In the market, there are so many things you can trade. You can trade forex, you can trade stocks. There are many other assets out there that you can trade, not only Bitcoin. But when you look at the market right now, I would say the timing for Bitcoin is okay. Someone who is a trader who trades whatever direction the market goes is still fine. You can trade when the price is going down, and still make money when the price is going. Also make money when the price is going up. So that's how I see it, and that's what I think is going to happen in the future with Bitcoin.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's for me, it's just the time to buy, right? It's everything is on sale, and I just feel like if you've been hesitating to get in, um, you know, it's only going to be on sale for so long. We've been, whether you see it as a blessing or a curse that we're in a bear market, this has been a good year actually to put your money in and grab these hot deals. So if you've been hesitating about doing it, I would say this is a great time, go ahead and open up your wallet, get started. You know, if you need to get started, you don't know where to start, then come to Deepertong, send them a message, or you can send a message to me. I also help beginners with my cheat sheet, my WTF crypto cheat sheet that you can use to get started. And of course, if you've got any questions on it, I'll be happy to give you some guidance. But obviously, do your own research and find out what's best for you. But yeah, I think if you're not from like a technical analysis background, I think you should just understand that basically what Deepertong said is it's a good time to buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically. But yeah, I mean, we're just riding out this bear
Thing.
market. Um,
Uh,
you know, we're
I want to ask something. I want to ask something. Like remember when Bitcoin was around 15,000, something like that, and people were the market was making noise that hey, Bitcoin is like it fell from 60K to 15K. Bitcoin is going down to 10K, and people didn't want to buy. Expecting Bitcoin to go to 10K or 12K before they can buy. And what happened? Bitcoin surprised everyone and went right up to 31K. Many
yeah.
people FOMO in at that price. They FOMO in at that price, hoping that price was going to go like higher. But
Oh,
again, that's when technical analysis come in. When you look at that area, there's a lot of resistance there. There's no way price is going to break that area just like that. And looking at also the market fundamentally, like the entire market, not only crypto stocks, everything is like it's not that good. The sentiment is not that good. So we won't see that significant price action with Bitcoin because the entire market is not showing bullish. It's not bullish, right? So someone who have been like who understood Bitcoin, understood where Bitcoin was sitting at 16K, knowing that that was a significant support area, was buying Bitcoin when it was consolidating, and they sold Bitcoin when it went to that resistance. Now the retail traders who always fall for this, but we're buying, and now they are panicking that Bitcoin is gonna go back to. So again, where Bitcoin is, the price where it is right now is a buy. Because when you look at the macro level, I mean the macro like the macro focus of Bitcoin, I think we are expecting one Bitcoin to get to $1 million or $100,000. So if you're buying Bitcoin now at 30K or 20K or 26K or 25K, you
it's a
have nothing to
bargain.
lose long term,
Mm.
right? So again, if you ask me, I will tell you buy. There's no like so far as Bitcoin is not yet 100K, then buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, I think strategy as well. Like if you're not looking at the charts every single day, and you haven't quite got to the point where you've decided which price to get Bitcoin at, I just think you should just understand that we are in a bear market, and you can just dollar cost average. So you can just keep buying Bitcoin consistently. Maybe maybe if you get paid once a week, maybe you use, I don't know, I think 5% is quite comfortable for most people. It's not financial advice, but I feel like 5% is like a comfortable place for people to put some of your paycheck in weekly or whenever. And I just think just collect it now, because this, like many people say, we're just getting started. Like we say, we're just getting started. There's just so much potential for the price action just to go crazy, and how it's just gonna be adopted globally and how it's gonna fit in the market. Obviously, we've come with some news today about the SEC delaying BlackRock ETF. So that just tells you, like, even the biggest financial institutions, they're ready. They're ready to start actually serving Bitcoin as a product, but they haven't yet. So that just shows you that this is an opportunity.
Yeah.
Like you're even getting in before some of the biggest players, the financial players of the world, are getting in. But you have the information that they are going to get in. So just use that information as you will.
Okay, Laura. Before we go, any news in the NFC and Web3 space? Anything we should hear about?
What we got? I mean, it's New York Fashion Week, so we know that there's going to be some really cool fashion related NFTs. I wrote an article on WTF Crypto this week as it relates to Ralph Lauren, and he actually created. Ralph Lauren's actually been in the space, Web3 space, like dabbling in it for quite a while now. He loves to like pioneer, like immersing his customers into his collections, and just actually combining like digital with fashion. This is one space as well within the NFT world that's really been adopted, is actually NFT fashion. So he created this CGI house. It's called the 888 house, and it allows you to have like this really immersive, realistic walk around of his new collection ahead of New York Fashion Week, which is this month, it's 1st September. So there's that. I don't think it was actually an NFT, but it just lets you know that some of these, again, luxury brands, people that have had success financially in the world, again, are really interested in this space and getting in early and being seen as a pioneer. Other NFTs, I think Coinbase, again, Base is doing really well with their NFT collections. I believe Coca-Cola did an NFT collection. There was something also about Disney having I think they partnered up with crypto toys, I think they're called, and they've basically made like characters of Disney characters toys, but they've also made them digital, so they have an element of Web3 and NFTs in them as well. So again, massive names, Coca-Cola, Disney are getting involved in certain ways. And a lot of the things that you'll see about these big brand companies is they don't necessarily go in themselves and actually build out the smart contracts or release NFTs or something like that. What they'll usually do is partner with a third party, and then the third party will use their services to bridge them into a blockchain that they think is best for that big company's brand. So you're seeing a lot of them experiment. It's more experimental things at this stage, just to kind of at least say that they've put their foot in it and they put their toes in it and experimented and see like where it's going to go. But again, you're seeing these huge brands, dipping their toe into the space. I'm not the CEO of Disney or Coca-Cola, but maybe I should follow what they are saying if I want to have similar success.
But you are a consumer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a consumer. Oh, don't get me started with the Disney films. They know what they're doing. They know how to keep people entertained, and they know how to build a brand, and they know how to keep up with trends and keep people entertained and consuming their brands. And that's exactly what they're doing. With Web3 and crypto, they're making sure that they are, just keeping up the trends and making sure that they stay relevant. So, if you want to stay relevant, hit me up, hit Debiton up, like find out how you can, keep up with some of these coins, find out how you can put your brand inside of Web3, whether it's creating, converting your Web2 business over to Web3, or creating something in the metaverse, putting your brand in the metaverse. I do all of that, with the services that I provide. So yeah, just hit me up. We'd love to.
Yeah. So, Logan, before you go, maybe there's someone out there who want to give up, in crypto. Yeah, so tired, like they want to give up. They don't know what to do. So what will you say to that person right now, listening to you?
Just hodl. That's all I have to say. Hodl and Wagme, we're all gonna make it, and we're going to the moon, and all of that good stuff. But no, I feel like, again, when it comes to investment, it's not financial advice again, but anytime that you're investing in something, you should really have a long-term strategy in mind. Short term is 5 years, really and truly. Like, if you put your money into something, you should really be willing to hold it for at least 5 years. But then obviously, not up to 5 years, but at least 5 years, so that you have the space in that 5 years to decide when to pull out your investment. So we're in this bear market at the moment. If you've only put money in a couple of years ago, and you're now in the bear cycle, then just hold all for those extra 3 or 4 years or whenever you put your money in, and you will see an uptrend. Like what goes up must go down, what goes down must come back up again, because that's just the way that work. And I just feel like, I feel like it's not just crypto industry, it is industries all over the place. It is any kind of financial, it's the stock market, housing. I don't think the housing's had too much of an effect, but things like housing prices, rent prices, employment, cost of living, like it's all across the board, because we have had a pandemic that I feel like everyone just forgot about. I feel like everyone just forgot that we had
Yeah.
for like 2 years, and people's business are like closed and things like that. So like we are still recovering from like a financial financial whatever that was, mishap or whatever that was. So I feel like just give yourself some time to like recover. And I just feel like, this is a great time to build as well. It's a great time to research, to actually learn about some of these protocols, to keep following it. Like if you haven't, if you're investing in like crypto, then maybe look at the metaverse. If you're invested in the metaverse, and maybe look at like how NFTs work. If you're investing in all of, maybe research like how blockchain works and smart contracts, and maybe build up some skills in the space, or start a YouTube channel, or talk about because you actually got experience.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You've actually got more experience than a lot of people in this world at this time. So I would just say you were really brave for getting in at the time that you did. You have more experience and knowledge than most people in the world do about this stuff. So instead of giving up, find a way to share it with others, and just be hopeful and know that the market is going to pick up again. And when it does, those that you shared it with are going to thank you.
Wow, that was powerful. If say you're that person, then Lore is telling you right now to wake up, don't give up, try something new. If say you are into crypto, do NFT, do metaverse, or start a YouTube channel, do something that will keep you busy, and don't cry looking at your investment saying that all is gone for you, because crypto is here to stay. As any other investment, that as it goes up, it will come down, and when it goes up, when it comes down, it's also gonna go up. So Lore, thanks also for that. That has touched me a little bit as well, like tickled me to like, okay, keep building and ignore the noise, because at times, like we like, I can sit here and talk, but at times I want to be emotional as well. Like, okay, but why? But well, again, when I look at the bigger picture and talk to people who are in the space, who are doing amazing stuff, like you, and and hear you and see that you guys are positive, also that it gives me that like courage as well to keep on going, because we need each other in this space to keep pushing and keep going. So thanks so much for always be part of this amazing platform. And also, guys, if say you haven't yet gone to Lore's channel, go or like go to the description of this video. There's a link there to connect to her channel. Make sure you are subscribed to her channel, and also follow her on Medium, on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. I think she's not that active on TikTok. I've not seen it. But guys, she's everywhere. Yeah. And again, she's a blockchain specialist. If say you want to get involved in anything crypto, Web3, NFT, she's that person for you. And if say you want to establish your business in the UK, London, she's gonna help you from scratch. So she's a valuable asset. She's cheaper than Bitcoin in the UK. So if say you are fire yourself in UK, you want to have this asset around you to guide you throughout the process. Thanks so much for being here, Lore. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me as always, and I'll see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week.
All right.
Okay, guys, this was amazing. And always, we're going to bring such amazing show for you guys, to you guys, every Friday, same time. So make sure you are tuning next time, so that you can be part of this amazing platform. We bring information in the market that will help you grow in the space, that will help you build that confidence in you, will help you become successful. That's the goal. Yeah, we want to see you guys successful as we build our portfolio, as we build our businesses around around this industry. We want to also help so many people out there do the same. So make sure you are subscribed, thumbs up, and share this content with someone else out there. Having said that, guys, see you next time, or see you tomorrow, or see you next week. Bye bye.